Hi, this is Terry. I've been maintaining a 180-pound weight loss for over a year with a clean, whole foods, meat-focused, low-carb, low-calorie approach. Hey, so today's, I get my days mixed up, Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday. I've got a long work meeting, so I'm going to pack some extra things to take along. I say extra things, I'm just taking extra chips. But I know that usually when they have these work meetings, they typically order pizza. Well, I want to bring something that in my mind can counter that. So if they're having good pizza and they're going to order it, and it's free. So, and a lot of times when they do that, when they have these meetings, they'll order pizza and a salad. And there'll be like brownies and whatever the pizza desserts are, pizza place desserts. So I want to build up me something so I can eat it and I can smell it, and it's gonna be like, okay, this is definitely better than pizza. So we all know I love my chili and I love my Southwestern taco bowl. So I don't have any chilies like defrosted in this rotation. I keep my rotation going. Maybe tomorrow or maybe the next day. But anyway, I have ground beef. So we are going to make us a taco bowl. So let's get into it. So to start things off, now the meeting doesn't start till 10 and it's in my own building. So I don't have to travel anywhere or do anything. But in the morning I'll have 1.5 burger patties. And tomorrow's pizza. I think this morning it said 12, but it was 13. This is what it is, but I ain't going to tell you what it says. Don't be trying to cheat. Don't you be trying to cheat and see what it says. All right, so there's our breakfast. All right, so we said we're going to take about taco bowl. And whenever I make it, I always season up my meat. So this is some mild Southwest ranch. We're going to put on some medium fajita seasoning. There's not a lot of salt in those, so then we're also going to add some salt. This is where you could put shredded cheese. You could put all kinds of things. Is this the right one? I don't have guacamole, avocados, but I'm using the Spice Age My Bravo Avo guacamole dip mix. So we're going to put some of that on the meat part. All right. That's all I'm going to put in some onions. And I don't mind the onions being microwaved a little bit. And then we're going to add some peppers. I don't mind the peppers being microwaved a little bit. So we'll put some of these. Nah, I don't want them in there. So, all right. So that's the meat. That's the meat portion of our lunch. Now, I always make my salads on the weekend. So to do this, I take my salad, set it back here, and I dump it into here. There now. Got to have every little piece in there. So, tomorrow's meeting is going to be like kind of dry and policy focused. Which, it's good to have those meetings, don't get me wrong. That's jicama. This is jicama I'm adding. But, those just don't make for very exciting meetings where, so we're going to have to sit in this meeting for 5 hours. And so you got to reward yourself in the best way that you can. I know, showing up should be a reward in itself, But we all know food is the way to my heart. So I'm going to put in some of these peppers. These are the ones I did them this weekend. And when this starts getting a little bit damp, I go ahead and do a new one. And I just fold a paper towel over and lay it on the top. Okay, so there's my peppers and jicama together. I know I'm going to want some of this. Oh, let's go on and get some seasoning on it. So when we're going to add this guacamole mix seasoning, then we're going to add a little bit of farm dust. This is just good on veggies. And then a little bit of this fajita seasoning. Like I said, they're going to be having pizza. So I want something that's going to have my taste buds firing and my brain like, oh boy, I'm looking forward to this. So that's a little trick if you're going somewhere and you know they're going to have stuff that you're like, it's something that it's not necessarily triggering for you anymore, but it's something you don't want to feel all, woe is me, I can't have that food anymore. You don't want to have to deal with all those feelings, So you got to give yourself something to think about, something to be excited about. And that is what this does for me. So we're going to add in some banana peppers. These are almost all gone. Good thing I picked up more from the Walmart the other day. Alrighty. Okay. And I'm doing that. I'm going to get me some water going for my sleepy time tea. It's almost 6. Don't judge me. Don't judge me and my bedtime ritual. Alright, so now this is some roasted red bell peppers. And we're going to call it quits with that. So now, when the pizza's delivered or whatever else they decide they have, they may not have pizza, whatever they have, when it's delivered and they're all standing in line and getting all their bread and stuff, and I know it will taste good. I know they will enjoy it, but I will have this with confidence, knowing that I'm doing something that, I'm adding a little extra this or a little extra that, but I will have confidence knowing that this is going to taste better than their pizza. To me, it will taste, on yours, you could add, what do you call that stuff? Sour cream or plain yogurt. I like dressing on mine. Somebody had some dressing. There now. Get out of there. Alright. So I got me some salad dressing. Well, my version of dressing. Now I'm going to put the lid on it if I can find it. And let's get our lunch box. Hang on. Alright, so we've got my salad, a taco bowl. I've got my seasoned ground beef. And I have my breakfast. So I'll be eating, oh my goodness, well, I'll live. I didn't put any tomatoes in there. My tomatoes are going to go bad soon, so I'm going to go ahead. I'll put in a few with my breakfast. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. I just don't want them to go bad. Now this apple, I don't want to sit around people and be looking like this. And be all that loud crunching. So we're going to cut this apple up. Hang on. Oh, there was an alert on my phone. I couldn't read it. It said something about there's been a string of suspicious something. I don't know what. Somebody's doing something they shouldn't. Anyway, I don't want to be sitting there in front of everybody, chomping around on my apple, sounding all all like a horse. So I'm going to cut it up. I'm going to use this terrible knife, and we're going to cut this into some bite-sized pieces here. Okay. Now, go. Trash the core here. Took a bite. I don't know if this is envy or if it's a cosmic crisp. I can't tell. Oh boy. Come on now. Don't be cutting off fingers. Ain't nobody got time to be going to the hospital because they cut off their fingers. Ain't got that kind of time around here, girlfriend. Ain't got it. see, I'm going to have to cut these a little bit smaller. I was eating this, and my friend Leslie, one of my co-workers, she walked in, she's like, oh my gosh, that's the biggest apple I ever seen in my life. I'm like, dang right, girl. I picked this one out by myself. I said, I pick out the big ones. And it does not fit in here, so we're going to put it in here. I probably should weigh it, but maybe I don't want to know. I think I do not want to know. But anyway, so I'll have this, you know, for my dessert for lunch. So while they're eating all their whatever sugary something or another that they're eating, I'll have my apple. Now, the other thing I want to do is I want to take some of these chips. You guys, I didn't have you pointed down at my apple. Sorry. Well, at least I had it recorded that I was cutting an apple. Anyway, that's my apple. Anyway, but Leslie did pick on me, or she did say today that's the biggest apple she ever saw. Let me clean up my mess, and then we're going to get these broken out. Hold on. All right, I'm going to get you pointing down this time. Sorry. So, to do these chips, I'm going to weigh it out. I ain't got time to be trying to pull it apart and fight it. Let me cut it. I want to be able to read the weight. I know there's 2 servings in here. Serving size is 30 grams. I almost cut that off. So let's see what 30 grams is. 32. 31. Let's see if these fit in this little baggie. Hey, that is my foot you're stepping on, Clyde. Oh, they do. Good deal. So I'm going to take 1 serving with me tomorrow because, again, you know, people will be eating things. Sorry, an alarm go off. Because people are going to be eating things, and you got to protect yourself as best as you can. And if that means taking along some chips, then by golly, you take you some chips so you can stay on track. Don't eat that stuff that you know it ain't good for you. This ain't perfect, but it's a heck of a lot better than brownies. So, it's all about swaps, you guys. You got to make swaps. And for me, swapping to this is better than eating that other stuff. Ooh, hang on. I'm going to put this little Ziploc baggie down into here. So then I know what it is. Yeah. I'll put a little clippy on it. There we go. So now it's just 1 serving to tempt me later on, later on during this week. I'll eat it sometime. You don't want to leave them out and all, you know, you got to eat them. Anyway, so I got a spoon in here for tomorrow. I'm going to put my lunchbox in the refrigerator. And there we go. That's my lunch, and that's kind of my thought process and how I handle work meetings. So I'm going to get this put away, clean up my stuff, and I'll see you in the morning. Bye! Looks so funny. So that blinking right there is my neighbor's television. It looks like Lou is watching their television through the window. This boy, he's a mess. He's a mess. I know he's guarding the house, but for real, it looks like he's like a peeping Tom trying to watch TV on their television. So coffee this morning is hot buttered rum. So hot buttered rum. Let's see what we think of that one. All right, let's see what we think. I like flipping my bonnet to this side sometimes so I can see how I'd look as a blonde. It's black on the inside, gold on the other side. I like seeing how would I look as a blonde. Not so good. Not with these brown eyebrows. Yeah, I'm definitely a brunette for life. When I was a hairdresser, I had all kinds of colors. That's it. Taste something. Hang on, I spilled some off the edge. Maybe. I think I taste a little bit of the, I think of like that buttered rum candy. That's what my brain's thinking. Tastes fine, it's just weak. So maybe it's me. I don't know. Lori's had a few that taste weak to her too. So anyway, but I like it. You know, I mean, it's not something I would never buy again. It's just some flavors are stronger than the others. I think I do taste the rum flavor. Heck, remember yesterday I tasted cinnamon at the end of it. So maybe I'll taste it whenever I get down to here. All right, I got to feed these dogs. Bye. The work meeting changed to 10:30. So I've got my burger and cheese. It's actually, what is this? 7:40. Wait a minute. I just put lotion on, so my fingers are not going to be able to open this very well. Okay. It is Mimolette. 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 Mimolette? What is that word? I don't know if you can even read it. Anyway, what kind of cheese is that? I know I could Google it, but y'all are my Google. Tastes like cheese. It's not sharp like cheddar. It's soft like it's soft like white American cheese. I almost taste a hint of like a alcohol-y type flavor, like a rummy. Hang on, let's Google it and see. The only thing I can find is that it's made in Lille, France. Lille, Lille, France. That's where this cheese is made. But it doesn't say like the flavors that it should have. It says it comes from cow's milk. Anyway, it's good. So I'm going to have that. I'm going to have my burgers and I'm going to have my tomatoes. Okay, I'll see you at lunchtime. Bye. There's my plate. I got it all seasoned up. I've got some salt and Creole seasoning. So there's my breakfast. Lunch is my taco salad. I've got my apples. I've already eaten a couple slices of it. And I have these if I need them later, but so far I'm okay. Oh, and I brought this to sip on. So that is my lunch. I'll see if I can show y'all what they have up there in a minute. My boss and her husband made some muscatoli and some lasagna, and they brought a salad and some fancy toast. So those are the options, and you know that after lunch, everybody's going to be sleepy, but I won't be sleepy because I've got my stuff. Okay. And that is dessert. Probably cheesecake of some sort, but I had my apple. Hey, just a quick update. I ate them chips. We were in that meeting. I was like, this is a little painful, so I ate the chips. Okay, bye. Hey, so it was a good meeting today. It was informative. I did eat all my chips, and now I'm home. And so we are going to build our supper. Give me just a second. Let's get down here. So we got some ground beef. We're going to add some farm dust because, yeah. So farm dust. Let's get in some what I think of as Italian things. Italian seasonings. You know what I'm going to sing. Y'all know what I'm going to sing as soon as I get them out. You know it. You just know. Oh, that's an Italian flavor. I don't know what that one is. All right. So, here we go. We're going to add a little parsley. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, one who lives there. She will, be my oregano. True love affair. So we added in, we're adding in a little bit of oregano. I think basil is Italian. I don't know. Is basil Italian, y'all? I think you have basil on Italian food. It is in Terry's house. A little bit of basil. So now, you know we got to go in with some salt. All right. So now on top of that, we're going to zero this fella out. And we're going to add our lucchini pasta sauce. It's spicy Tuscan tomato. Lucchini. Like Luigi, only Lucchini. Lucini. I say Lucchini. If you're Italian, tell me in the below. But spell it out like Ebonics, whatever the word is. Spell it out like it should sound. Phonetically, is that the word? Phonetic. That sounds like an intelligent person word. So, intelligent. So, spell it out like it sounds. So anyway, we got some of this. Oh, I don't need no harissa, because this is spicy. All right, we're going to have this. And we are going to have, what is this? Oh, yeah, buddy. That's my vegetables with asparagus and Brussels sprouts. I'm going to microwave this. I'll be right back. Stay there. Don't move a muscle. Come on, all you old farts. Sing it with me. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary and thyme. Remember me to one who lives there. She will be my true love affair. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary and thyme. I don't know the rest of the lyrics, that's all I know. So, alright then. Okay then. Now, let me get my supper ready. Oh, here's another one just popped in my head. Feel the beat of the rhythm of the night. Dance until the morning light. Forget about the worries on your mind. You can leave the world behind. Forget about the worries of the night. You can leave the world behind. Sup, the dope, and that's how I make up my words. Alright, let me get this stirred up. Feel the beat of the rhythm of the night. Dance until the morning light. Forget about the worries on your mind. Can leave them all behind. La 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 la. Alright, let's give her a taste. It's gonna be hot, I think, because it's burning my fingers. How you doing? How's your supper? Is your supper very good? Are you eating something good? Are you enjoying your supper? Because I am enjoying my supper. Now, let's try this. Brussels and asparagus and bacon. Oh my, yes. You can thank Craig for most things that have bacon in it. Most things have bacon in it. Because Craig is the bacon man. He said bacon is the duct tape of the food world. It holds everything together. Craig is a brilliant man. That was a quote. That's a brilliant quote there, Craig. Ow. Bacon is the duct tape of the food world. Yeah, buddy. Yep. Oh, and some fruit. Got me some fruit. Okay. Well, our supper. And that's a wrap.